What's going on, everyone? MikeO back doing a recap of my trip to the historical 50th anniversary of the Philly show. Was able to attend Friday. It was awesome as usual. Just a great experience. A great card show. Very big, large enough that you can definitely do it over the course of a couple days, but small enough that you can see the entire show in one day. And a great mix of stuff. Really something there for everyone. There was TCG there, which is certainly not for me. Plenty of pre-war, something that you don't necessarily see at every show. A wide variety of vintage, raw stuff, slab stuff, high-end stuff, low-end stuff. Plenty of modern, autograph guests. You had your figures and bobbleheads, old stuff and new stuff, jerseys, just tons of different cards. The grading companies are there. I mean, it's a great show. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But the Philly show, fantastic. Longest running show in the country. It is awesome. I'm thankful that I'm a very solid distance away and I can attend it. Generally speaking, 3 times a year. To me, it's a must attend. It's something I put on my calendar. And I find a way to get there whenever possible. This time I was only able to get there Friday, unfortunately, which was kind of counter opposite of a lot of people I knew who were going Saturday. Obviously couldn't attend the get together on Saturday night either, because I just certainly wasn't available, but was able to pick up some cool stuff. You see some of it in front of you. I'm going to show that off, and actually picked up another giant pile of stuff that isn't here in front of me, but some stuff that I'll use to load up on the eBay store when I can find some time to do it. So let's get into some of the pickups for the collection. A lot of fun stuff. We'll start off with the cheap, quick $1 Topps coin of Von Hayes. I'm sure I have one of these somewhere. It's from 1987. I definitely had some of these as a kid. Probably still in a box, but it was cheap enough. I said, why not? Why not get a Von Hayes into the video? Why not? Von Hayes, who was actually at the Philly show on Saturday. Again, couldn't attend, but it would have been cool to get autographs from some of my childhood favorites, Von Hayes, Terry Mulholland. Some modern stuff I picked up some of these golden mirror image variations. Got the 2024 Kyle Schwarber, which is one I needed for the set. Obviously, Schwarber's red hot. This one was priced very fairly, like pretty decently under what they've been going for or listed for, so I was thrilled to add that. I picked this one up, but I mixed myself up. I already had a copy of this. I needed the 2025 version, grabbed the 2024, but that's one I'll just pop up on the eBay store, and I'm sure with the Phillies getting ready for the postseason, it featuring Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber, 2 guys who are getting some hobby love, especially Schwarber lately. I mean, Schwarber stuff has been skyrocketing quite a bit. I'll be able to move that and maybe make a few bucks, very least get my money back. And then the Matt Strom, far from my favorite card, red carpet from All-Star Week, but it's from 2025, and it's one I needed. And I was actually stunned how very fairly that one was priced. Again, sometimes some stuff's going to be priced high, some stuff priced low. That was priced at like $20, which is like a third of what they are on eBay. So was happy about that. Grouped up a little selection of some pre-war Philly stuff. Some I have, some I don't. Some vintage in here. I guess there's some Bowmans as well, but was able to get a little group of stuff here. Some stuff I'll get slabbed up. Some will remain in the collection as I try and build some of the team sets for some of these more affordable sets. And the ones that are duplicates, I can always just sell off. But here's a Lee Meadows E220. Love the old images of the old school uniforms whenever you get those logos. Pretty cool. This is not a Philly, but just Hot Potato Hamlin. I remember, I think Ed bought one of these at a Philly show at one point when I pointed it out. This one was, it's got some tape residue and stuff. Hot Potato Hamlin. If you don't have a Hot Potato Hamlin in the collection, get yourself a Hot Potato Hamlin. Molokai, Wally Millies, this is a beautiful one. This is play ball. I mean, the play balls are awesome. High number, but this one is pretty amazing. Love that image, obviously during spring training, but throwing the catcher's mask, all the catcher's gear, that's like a big Scott 35 card. We got some 49 Bowmans here, or 48s. We've got, of course, Jackie Mayo, Dutch Leonard. We've got Andy Semenuk, Ken Heintzelman, Johnny Blatnick. We've got the Kurt Simmons. So I picked up some of those. And got some more play ball. Del Young, Maury Arnovich, Hans Lobert, which is one I definitely needed. I like picking up some Hans Lobert specifically after listening to the audio version of Glory of Their Times. I think that's fun. We got the Nick Etten and John Rizzo double play. A couple Phillies there. And then a Ethan Allen batters up. I just can't resist batters up. I don't know. I love batters up cards, so I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6 of the same copy. Anytime I get them at a really cheap and affordable price, I will just pick them up. So that was some stuff I grouped up. Like I said, I got another giant pile of stuff. Bunch of 53, early 50s tops and some oddball stuff that I was able to pick up. So I was able to pick up some deals from a few different dealers. Picked up this Jim Cott Dairy Isle. These discs. There's so many different backs of those. Here's the big pickup. Couple larger items here. Baseball Stars magazine from 1953. Kind of get interested in some of these old school magazines. I think it's pretty cool. This one was very cheaply priced. Just a great image there of obviously Robin Roberts. So that was cool. And then a few just items you don't see every day. This is a 1969 MLB player photo pin. Proof sheet. Some Phillies. Jim Bunning, Don Money, Darren Johnson, and Tony Taylor. It's blank backed, but just a neat item that you're not going to see much. Thought that was a cool addition. And then a 1949 Philadelphia Phillies baseball magazine poster of Robin Roberts. So that's from 49, published by Baseball Magazine Company in New York, Robin Roberts. Nice action image there of him. So I thought that was pretty sweet as well. Those are always fun to pick up. But the biggest pickup, something I definitely didn't go in expecting to buy, but saw it, thought it was priced fairly, was able to get it down a little bit and group it with some other stuff. It is an 1889 Old Judge N172. It's number 456-4. There's multiple versions of most of these cards. Sam Thompson, Philadelphia. It's an authentic altered. See the back. It's probably in an album or something like that. But if you're unaware of who Sam Thompson is, he is a Hall of Famer. He just amazing numbers. One of the best players in the 1800s. I think he played between 14 and 1,500 career games, had over 1,300 RBIs, so he was close to an RBI per game. One of the greatest run producers in baseball history. He had a ton of the major league records before Babe Ruth came along. I think Babe Ruth broke some of his records 30 years later, RBIs in a season. I believe he still holds the record for the most RBIs in a month. He had 61 RBIs in a month. He was a .331 career hitter. Just one of the fantastic Phillies. At one point, the Phillies had 3 Hall of Fame outfielders. Couldn't pitch a lick, that team, so they didn't win anything. But Sam Thompson played his first 4 years with the Detroit Wolverines. They were a National League club that folded after just 8 seasons. After that, he was sold off to Philadelphia. Played for the Phillies for, I want to say, about 9 years. So then retired in the late 1800s. Did come back 10 years after he retired and played about 8 games for the Detroit Tigers. But Sam Thompson, look up the numbers. Crazy, crazy numbers. Legend, Hall of Famer, and a playing day Hall of Famer that I did not have any playing day cards in the collection. So was thrilled to add this. I mean, old judges are tough enough to add in for any player. When you can add a Hall of Famer, I mean, I was thrilled to add this. And like I said, this card has 4 different versions. There's a version where he's featured with Detroit. Then they did one where it says Philadelphia's, one where it says, what the heck does it say? It might say Philadelphia, I believe. And then this is the one that says Phila with an apostrophe S. And then, of course, has the Philadelphia nameplate there. So we can zoom in a little bit. See if it focuses up right. Maybe not. Either way, this is an awesome card. Super, super thrilled to add that. Made for a successful Philly show. Picked up some great stuff for the collection, which is obviously always awesome when you're going to a card show. But it was also able to have a really good time chatting with different dealers and people at the show. Didn't really run into any of the friends that I usually see or fellow YouTubers, but was thrilled to get there and see some great stuff. So comment below. Let me know what you think of the pickups, how you did at the Philly show. I've been crazy busy, so I'm going to work my way through some videos. I saw a number of people put some videos out, so I'll be watching them. I think the only 2 I saw so far were Coach Neal and Wesker Griff, but I'll be checking out some of the others soon, so can't wait to see them. Can't wait till December. Hopefully things work out and I'm able to easily get to that show for sure. I always like to go Friday and Saturday, but obviously I'll take what I can get. But super thrilled to add Sam Thompson to the collection. Have a great one.